Welcome to the Info Point. On May 7, 2025, India took a bold stand against terrorism with Operation Sindoor, a precise military strike targeting 9 terrorist bases in Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This operation was India's response to the horrific Pahalgam terror attack that claimed 26 lives just 2 weeks ago. Today, we'll break down the facts of this operation, why it was necessary, and how India is leading the fight with terrorism with strength and restraint. If you stand with India's fight for justice, hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Let's dive in. On April 22, 2025, tragedy struck Pahalgam, a beautiful tourist spot in Jammu and Kashmir. Terrorists linked to the Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba group launched a brutal attack, killing 26 civilians, which include 25 Indians and 1 Nepali citizen. Among the victims were tourists and locals, innocent people targeted in a barbaric act of terror. Investigations revealed that the attack was a mastermind by Hafiz Saeed, the notorious elite leader behind the 26/11 Mumbai attack. This wasn't just an attack on India, it was an attack on peace and humanity. For decades, Pakistan had provided safe havens to terror groups like LET and Jaish-e-Mohammed, who planned and executed attacks on Indian soil. The Pahalgam attack was a breaking point. India knew it had to act not just for revenge, but to ensure justice and prevent future attacks. In the early hours of May 7, 2025, the Indian Armed Forces launched Operation Sindoor. This was a joint operation by Indian Army, Navy and Air Force, using precise strike weapons to target 9 terror sites, 4 in Pakistan including Bahawalpur, Mudke and Sialkot, and 5 in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, including Kotli and Muzaffarabad. These locations were known hubs for Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed terror groups who are responsible for countless attacks on India. What sets Operation Sindoor apart is its precision and restraint. India deliberately avoided targeting Pakistani military or civilian sites, focusing solely on terrorist infrastructure. The Indian Ministry of Defense confirmed that the operation was measured and non-escalatory, ensuring it didn't spiral into a longer or larger conflict. Bahawalpur, a hub for Jaish-e-Mohammed, and Mudke, the headquarters of LET, were among the key targets. This wasn't an act of aggression, it was a necessary strike to dismantle the network of terror threatening India's security. The Indian Army proudly declared on Twitter that justice is served, Jai Hind, a sentiment shared by millions of Indians. Prime Minister Narendra Modi monitored the operation throughout the night, ensuring it is successful. All 9 targets were hit with pinpoint accuracy, a testament to the skill and coordination of our air armed forces. This operation wasn't just about avenging Pahalgam, it was about sending a message that India will not tolerate terrorism. India's resolve has been clear for years. In 2019, after the Pulwama attack, India conducted the Balakot airstrike, targeting a JEM camp in Pakistan. Operation Sindoor continues this policy of zero tolerance for terrorism. Indian leaders across the board, from Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, hailed the operation. BJP leader Altaf Thakur said, "The Indian Army has resolved to end terrorism by launching Operation Sindoor." And they are right. This is the need of the hour. The world took notice of India's actions. The US State Department closely monitored the situation, and NSA Ajit Doval briefed to his counterpart Marco Rubio, emphasizing India's restraint and focus on terrorist targets. US Congressman Sri Thanedar supported India, saying India has a right to defend itself after what has happened in Pahalgam. Even the United Nations, while calling for military restraint, couldn't ignore the context of India's response to terrorism. Pakistan, of course, condemned the strikes, with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif calling it an act of war. They claimed civilian casualties, but India's Ministry of Defense has categorically stated that no civilian or military targets were hit. Pakistan's history of denying its role in terrorism from Pulwama and to Pahalgam shows they are more interested in deflecting blame than fighting terrorism. India, on the other hand, acted responsibly, briefing global powers like the US, UK, and Russia to ensure transparency. That's the mark of maturity and a responsible nation. Operation Sindoor is more than a military operation. It's a symbol of India's unwavering commitment to its people's safety. For too long, India has faced cross border terrorism while being urged to show restraint. But when innocent lives are lost, when families are shattered, and a nation must act, India's actions show the world that terrorism has no place in 21st century and those who sponsor it will face the consequences. This operation highlights the strength of Indian armed forces and the leadership of PM Narendra Modi's government. It is a proud moment for every Indian. Our soldiers who risk their lives every day have shown the world what justice looks like. As the Indian Army said Jai Hind, and we echoed that sentiment. India's fight against terrorism is a fight for peace, for humanity, and for a safer future. That's the story of Operation Sindoor, a moment of pride for India and a warning to terrorists everywhere. If you support India's stand against terrorism, hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the Info Point for more updates. Let's salute our brave soldiers. Jai Hind. Thank you for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Operation Sindoor? Do you support India's stand against terrorism? Or what do you think? Follow us on our social media handles for more news and updates. See you in the next video. Bye bye.